Hey there. So we have another character case file today. It's the brain of Brighton Beach, and that was Marat Balagula. You know, when the FBI first profiled him, they didn't compare him to other mobsters. They compared him to CEOs. And it's because he wasn't just running rackets. He was wanting to build an empire and create systems to control those systems to build that empire. But he was born in Odessa and he grew up in an area where it just required survival and intelligence to be adaptable enough and be willing enough to kind of bend the rules just to figure out how to take care of yourself. So he really grew into something that wasn't necessarily any sort of like street thuggish type of situation. He could be, but he was well educated, he was multilingual, and he was comfortable in boardrooms just as he was in the back alleys. But when he arrived in the United States, he saw what Agron had built, but he also saw what Agron had not yet built. And that mattered because Agron, he thought, Agron wanted to control people. Balagula wanted to build and control the systems to make him his fortune. And when he transformed the Russian mafia, he really did transform him into like a street gang, into, what was then able to become, a well organized financial machine, widely renowned, world renowned kind of crime syndicate. He pioneered the fuel tax scam. He had countless money laundering networks, and a lot of international partnerships that stretched from New York to the Middle East. So he was maybe really the first Russian mobster that some of the research seems like the Italians kind of really respected a little bit, maybe feared a little bit, but also knew that they needed to work with. Again, that level of intersectionality. And there were some defining moments, and that fuel tax scam was one of them. But when rivals try to muscle in, he would sometimes go to the Italians and they would then work together. But that alliance did come with a price, and eventually the FBI caught up with him. Balagula was arrested and extradited and then imprisoned, but his legacy didn't die behind bars. If you want to find out more about Marat Balagula, then take a listen to our full length podcast. You can find that on Apple or Spotify, and search Crime Syndicate Stories. You can also find the video version of it on YouTube by searching Crime Syndicate Stories.